I feel like I know somebody that's a Ryan Osborne. Is your car manual? No, it's like a semi-automatic. But then people are like, well, semi-automatics go into like manual or like, it's not just like set on like a semi-automatic. I don't fucking know. I can do either or on this car. It's just paddle shifters. I do know how to drive manual, but I find it a very big pain in the ass. And I'm not tall. My legs are not long enough to push the clutch down all the way. So even if I did want one, I would need to grow like at least another 5 inches. Yeah. I'm too short for a manual car. Do you ride bikes? Do you guys want to hear the story about the last time I rode a bike? It's a crazy story. It's really not that crazy. Well, I was in like, maybe like 6th, 7th grade. This guy who I was like in school with, he goes, yo, take this bike and go down this hill. It's going to be so much fun. And like back then, like we all used to take like our penny boards, scooters, skateboards, bikes, the swivel boards or those, I don't know. Yeah. So I have flipped off my penny board on this hill, this specific hill that everyone probably felt off of, like felt rolling down. I have many times. I take this bike and I go down this hill, and it's a pretty fucking steep ass hill. Well, sure shit enough, this fucking bike, the brakes didn't work. So I'm like, oh my god, how the fuck am I gonna stop? I drove this fucking bike into a pond. That was the last time I rode a bike. Yeah. Never again. Oh my god. That fucking pond was so nasty. I wanted to drench myself in bleach. Oh my god, it was so gross. But yeah, I rode a bike into a pond. So, that was why they had me go down this hill on that bike, because it didn't have brakes, and they thought it would be funny when I fell into the pond. Yeah. A ripstick, yes. A fucking ripstick. Oh my god, I smacked my head on one of those. Like I was riding it and I fell and smacked my head. You're coming out of retirement. I know. I'm going to have such a sore fucking body next week. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna try. It's okay, I wasn't paying attention. I rode my bike off of a dog. Oh no. I remember, okay, so the same exact hill, right? This other kid who I was friends with back in the days had like this like huge penny board. So I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be so funny and so fun if I ride this penny board. Like, I never learned one lesson. Anytime I fell off of something on this hill, I just like never learned my lesson. And this hill was like fun as fuck. When you stayed on, it was fun as fuck. So I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun if I sit on your penny board and go down the hill. He goes, okay, well, you can try. And it was like one of those penny boards that had like the sandpaper like decal, I guess. I don't know, like the, you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm sitting on this penny board like this on the penny board, and I'm like going down, and I'm like I don't even know what the fuck I was doing, but I hit a pine cone, and I literally like scraped like my upper inner thigh butt on the skateboard, on like this penny board. And I had like a fucking rug rash about this big on each side of my leg. That was the most painful thing I've ever endured in my life. Besides my torn MCL. But that was it. I have fallen quite many times. I've also, you know, like one of those like cartoon little, they're not even like fucking scooters, but they're like those like plastic little weird scooters that probably had like a cartoon print on it. Well, I went down the same exact hill, flipped off of that. I probably flipped at least 3 times. Pretty bad. I have a lot of stories. But my buffing kit comes tomorrow. I'm really excited. I fell off of a motorcycle. That had to hurt. I flipped off of a quad with my sister riding it. Yeah. And I accidentally, you know, like those like hot glue guns? I accidentally like poured hot glue all over my brother's kneecap. On accident. I have some pretty crazy childhood experiences. I remember my dad took us to the beach. Oh my God. My dad took us to the beach when I was little. He's like, let's go in the water. I go, fuck no. I was like 6 or 7. I go, fuck no, I'm not getting in that shit. He goes, why? I go, I'm not going in no fucking Jersey water. It's so funny. He goes, no, it's like gonna be fun. I go, okay. I start fucking drowning. And my dad's sitting there laughing at me. I'm like, you think that's funny? He goes, I thought you were just playing around. I go, no. I started crying. It was bad. I was so mad at him that day. And I was in a crank-ass mood that whole entire day after that. Because I was not. And my dad kept laughing at me. I go, why do you think that's funny? Let me tell you, I was a very sassy child. Oh my fucking God. Like, I was so fucking sassy. I had no remorse for anybody. Sometimes things don't change. Yeah. Things just don't change. That is funny. I was so mad at my fucking dad that day. Oh my fucking God. And then my sister used to purposely drown anytime me and her went swimming. And whenever, like, my mom took me and my sister to the pool, I would never get in. Or if I got in, I would do it when she was sleeping. Because she used to, like, fucking drown me as a kid. I miss Jersey. How's the weather? Humid, hot, like usual. Stormy. Yeah. The Jersey Uge. I help this man? Anyways. I was like looking through my memories. I go, holy shit, it's literally been a year since I was diagnosed with my chronic nerve disorder. So I have not felt the same ever since. And yeah, now I feel like shit every day.